I think that we, as you said, we haven't really seen those mega centers before. We have a few, and now we have Emporia down in Malmö, and we have Mall of Scandinavia. I think that they will be rather successful, yes, but I think it will have a large impact on other centers. It's quite interesting that the Kista Galleria was traded just a couple of months ago, because I think that the market consensus is that Kista could suffer somewhat from the Mall of Scandinavia, although I think that, and I don't know if Thomas agrees, but I think there will be other centers who will suffer more. Because if you go to Kista, for instance, on a Saturday afternoon or evening, there is tons of people there hanging out. And I don't think we have many centers where we actually see that. You see good shopping in Friday, Saturday, and maybe during the day on Sundays, but there is no one there during the weekends or the evenings. But if you go to Kista, you see that there is a lot of people there every day, every week. And I think we will see that in Mall of Scandinavia as well. But I think other centers will suffer.
So this is a change towards more kind of destination shopping centres, if you like.
Yeah, you said that Sweden has a lot of shopping centres, and that's true. And I think we started to construct shopping centres in the 70s quite early on. And some of those are too old-fashioned today. You will find much more interest in shopping centres elsewhere in Europe than you will find in many of the Stockholm suburbs. They are, in a way, old-fashioned, and therefore there's a demand for new ones. But those old ones will suffer.
I was just thinking we should also just look at the definition of a shopping center, because practically every smaller city in Sweden has a shopping center, but basically it's just one building with 4 or 5 leases, and it's called a shopping center. So you should be taken into the equation as well. To many of us, that's actually not a shopping center, but it's being labeled a shopping center. Yeah. It's not like.
And there's one other thing. Being fairly cold in Sweden a large part of the year, people prefer to be indoors. I mean, when you were walking on the streets in London yesterday, you wanted to go into a shopping centre, I can tell you.
Yeah, it's true. It was a little more, to celebrate this event, we did try to get more Nordic weather. That's definitely the case.
Yeah, you really managed. Just one quick, while I remember. I just heard that the Emporia who opened up in Malmö is actually doing quite well. But surprisingly for me, and it could be that everybody would just want to go and have a look at it, but it has had quite a lot of impact on the Malmö city shopping. So at least so far, it has kind of changed the consumer's way of shopping in Malmö, that they actually leave the inner city and go to the shopping center and shop. While some of the other, well, I don't know if you want to call them shopping centers or retail parks, whatever, on the fringe of Malmö, so far hasn't seen that much impact. Again, I don't know if it's just everybody goes and want to have a look at it, but it could be that now people actually go to the shopping center and spend a couple of hours, have something to eat, and then they go home.